Every chess game has the three phases: the opening, the middle, and the end game. But most of the players don't know what to do in each one of them, and that's where they go wrong. Today I'll break down the three phases with a clear example and the clear tips so you can play smarter from the first move to the last. The goal of the opening is to develop your minor pieces, control the center, and king's safety. Here, you just play e4, opponent play e5 just like a regular game. You play knight f3, knight c6, you play Italian here, and then opponent plays a knight f6 also. Now, you can simply castle here and you can just save your king. So that's what you have to make sure, that your pieces are developed, your king is safe, and you control the center over here with the pieces. What to avoid in the opening? Moving the same piece twice. You'll end up losing your moves if you do that. An opponent will take the advantage of it by developing his pieces. Bringing out the queen too early. If you do that, you will end up losing your queen. If you just mistaken slightly, just like this here, you just put the queen on the f3. Now after this you play something like this, and the opponent just try to do attack to the queen. Okay, you just move your queen to here, and then opponent played this, and by mistaken if you move the bishop here, the knight will come on the c2. Now it's a family foe to the rook, the queen, and the king. King have to move and you will lose the queen if you get out too early. So that's why you have to keep the queen safe. The middle game starts when most pieces are developed and kings are castled. Here, the goal is to create a plan, launch attacks, and improve your worst placed pieces. Right now, as you can see, the bishop just moved from g4 to h5 to save his bishop. Now, if we play something else, maybe like the b3 here, okay, then if this bishop takes the knight on f3, you don't have to take it with this pawn, otherwise you will end up revealing this king and your pawn are double up, right? So you just have to take it back, queen. So now the king is also safe, you have a good protection over here, your pawns are perfectly placed, and you can continue the game from it. What to use in a middle game? There are lots of tactics you can use: the pin, the double attack, the fork, the discard attack, the removing the guard, lot of things. So if this knight takes the knight on the d5, you can simply take by the pawn, and now it's a fork. Opponent will obviously save the queen and you can take the knight here. So you have to use these tactics whenever you get chance, so you can gain the more pieces and the material, and then it will make easy for you to win the game. Now, end game. In the end game, you have to make sure that you have a good position and a good pieces and a good pawns also. So right now, if I take with the knight here, rook takes, I will simply put the rook here, rook takes, right? Rook takes the rook. After this, we will take back the rook simply, and after this opponent pushes the king, we will push the king again. He will push the pawn, I will push the king here, and it will lead to him. Now, this position is pretty bad for the white because he have the isolated pawns, right? Now, this will lead to a lose if you don't play it perfectly. I will simply play c6. If he pushes this, I will simply push this pawn. If he takes, then I will take, and it will lead to a promotion post, right? Now I will promote. Even if he tries to do this, I will simply put the queen here and it will lead to it. Now, if I put it here, if he takes, I will take this, he do this, promote. Now I can give check, and it can be a draw, right? Even if he moves the king or maybe moves the pawn, right? It can be a draw. because right now it's a bad position. Take, right? Even if you try to do this, you can't stop this parcel because king is far away, right? So it's a bad position for the white. Now, even if we don't do this, if we push something on the other pawn, if we push this, then it's also over, because if pawn takes, there's a passer, right? This pawn is passer now, and if we don't take, this pawn will become the passer. If we just maybe, if I can take this or this, it depends on the choice. Simple. Now, if you push this another pawn, or if you push this, after that it's no matter, because in the next move I'm gonna promote, right? Promoted, you can take it, but it's no use. I can do this, and then I will put the queen, and I can just take this pawn if I want. Now this is blocked. This can also become the passer, and the black won this game. So make sure that your pawns are not isolated, your pieces are well placed, right? You have a good position. Your king should not be in the corner. As you see, both kings were in the corner, that's why it was equal. But make sure that king is not in a corner like the H or the A corner, H8, A8 or H1 or A1. But otherwise it will lead to a checkmate. It will allow less squares for the king to move. Hope you like this video. If you do, then please drop like and subscribe to the Dhyan Academy. You can follow us on the Instagram page. And the other things are, I hope that you follow these rules and tactics so it can help you to improvise your game in chess.